Over here, we see Nunu walking to lane. Very casual, you see. Except wait, he realizes something's going on. Why is the Caitlyn standing there, he says to himself quietly. Then he realizes there's a Morgana in the way. This is a very difficult diamond maneuver in which Nunu walks up to the enemies and throws ice balls. I guess you could say he's really starting to snowball this game. Caitlyn seems to feel the love today, so she dies as well. Over here, Nunu decides to contribute to the team fight, so he snowballs Morgana and seems to get the kill. Over here, a fight in the bot lane starts to emerge. Nunu helps out by letting his AD carry die and taking the shutdown for himself. This time, Ahri is about to gank bot lane. Nunu ultimates, and Morgana flashes back into it. Great tactic by Nunu to predict that. Today we'll be going over Nunu's mind games. As you can see, he forces Fiddlesticks to ult back into the bush, but luckily it was warded. It was all planned. Ahri decides to charm the Caitlyn, and Caitlyn once again dies to the same thing she died to in the beginning of the game. Nunu decides to buy a Sight Stone and a Vision Ward. This way he will win the Vision War in this match. He asserts his dominance by clearing the pink ward. If you remember the last game, you know why Renekton is so scared to fight this Nunu. In this team fight, Ahri is generous enough to sacrifice her life in order for Nunu to survive. Yet again, another team fight begins to emerge. Nunu asserts his dominance by ulting in the middle of nowhere. Of course, this ultimate allows them to win the team fight. As you can see, Nunu is single-handedly carrying this game. The Blood Boil on Tristana ensures victory for our teammates. Unfortunately, Jarvan did not master the runaway technique from last video. Because of this, the enemies decide to start Baron. Although this would normally be a great idea, Nunu is on the watch. He secures the kill by snowballing the Morgana and then igniting her. Fiddlesticks decides to ult in place because that's a great idea in this ELO. They continue the Baron. However, what they don't understand is how dominant Nunu is. He steps on the trap to show his presence. This fools the enemies and gets Caitlyn killed. Riven shoots out her ultimate for disrespect. Nunu decides to single-handedly destroy the Kassadin by himself, displaying his immense amount of burst. This allows for an easy Baron for a purple team, all thanks to the Nunu. Now let's take a look at a full-fledged team fight. Nunu goes into the fight first, and takes a binding for his team. This allows for an easy bait for the Fiddlesticks ultimate and the Morgana shield. This allows for an easy cleanup for his team. As you can see, it was all because of Nunu's presence. Nunu ultimates and gets Fiddlesticks killed. Fiddlesticks was fooled by how much the ultimate blended into the rest of the terrain, and this allows for an easy inhibitor. Nunu decides he needs to place the ward, so he does so by walking through the entire enemy lines. He flanks them, and by doing this, he's able to get down the ward at their nexus. Now it's group up time, so Nunu signals the rest of his team to come with him. He makes sure he goes in headstrong into the fight, otherwise his team can't win. Watch as he asserts his dominance on the enemy team. There's no way they could say no to a fight when he does this. And that about ends the game. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.